Heyo everybody, Haku here with 12 Beast Chapter 11. So basically, to preface this, I was doing my read-through and I finished chapters 7, 8, 9, and 10, and I was rendering the whole read-through reaction review for 7, 8, 9, and 10. And while that was rendering, I stopped in to grab some pictures from the chapters to edit in Photoshop and use for the thumbnail. And I noticed that they had actually posted chapter 11 this morning, so it's really cool that they may actually still be working to do a scanlation of this. But either way, I do still plan in September of buying all the volumes officially, and I'll use those to continue on with the read-through, the live reactions and reviews. But for this series, before I get into chapter 11, I want to know your feedback. Do you think that I should do the live reactions and then have the reviews in the same video for 12 Beast? Or would you like to see me do it like my other series where I do a live reaction and then the next day, after reading it a few times and taking some notes, I do a review then? So yeah, which way would you rather see it? Just let me know in the comments for those of you that watch this. For this one, I don't know. I'm going to do kind of a review with this live reaction, but I'll read over it and do a detailed one if you do want the separate review for this series. So, yeah, let's get into Chapter 11. What am I expecting? I'm expecting us to learn a little bit more about Cecilia Stila, our tentacle porn waifu. And once we learn a little bit more about her, I think that then we will likely end the chapter with seeing the enemy show up. That seems how the pacing of this has been going lately. But we'll see. So we start out, we see some squid frying on the grill and some corn as well. "Sorry, Witch-san, but what about going to the mansion?" says Arrow. "Well, since we're already here, I decided to come eat something. I'll get busy from now on after all." "She's eating a squid," is thinking, Ada is thinking in the background. Oh my gosh. "Why is she normally eating the food I made?" "Or do you want to play with me?" says Stila. "Didn't you say you'd get busy? There's even fishing rods, so we could go fishing." "At this time?" Ada is still thinking. "No!" And then he falls on the ground. "What's wrong, Ada-san?" says Arrow, and we see Joya is covered in whatever Terrio was drinking. She spit it in her face. "A trauma from the past." Oh yeah, then we see Ada balancing on a rod on one foot while fishing. "Ada, this is to train your sense of balance. It's 500 meters to the shore, so there's nowhere to go." "Well then, I'll come back in 6 hours. Even if you get a bit wet, it's another 6. So, it's his grandpa. Up until then, it's okay to do anything, even play games." He's just sitting on the pole. "Gramps, I'll thank you. Just today, I had some business with this pond. The legendary black bass, rumored to be over a meter long, lurks in these waters. The class idol, Misaki-chan. I searched around for her hobbies, and it was fishing. Then I'll fish her a big one, and I'll use that to get close to her." And then he's just sitting there at nighttime, still on the pole with a fishing rod. "I didn't get anything. That's a given. I'm a beginner after all. There's no way I can get a big one from the get-go. Now that it's come to this, I guess I'll try some fishing games." "You're naive, Ada." And it looks like it's going to be his brother. "Aniki, since when were you there? Rather, how did you get here?" And he's standing on top of this little tree thing coming out of the water. "Giving up this early? That's why you're a virgin." I'm not a virgin. "That's why I'll give you a hint. The secret of fishing? That's having a bait. The prey will try to eat it without thinking. That's the same whether it be a fish or a woman. But to use that sort of technique. That's why you're a virgin. Shut up, don't say it multiple times. Truly, you have no techniques, not for fish and not for women. You're looking for a fight. That's why, in the place That's why, in the place of that, use a shinobi skill. Use what you can use. The same can be said for both fish and women. A shinobi skill. That's it. And he throws a bunch of, kunai. Toga style fake prey dummy. And he's using strings from the kunai to move around the lure. That's it. Even if I can't use fishing skills, I can use shinobi skills. I'll breathe life into the lure, tempt the prey, and lure it out. And he catches the giant fish. I did it. Okay, waiting for the page to load. And the legendary bass is probably impossible, but this should be big enough. For now, I'll take it somewhere and take a picture with my phone. I'll show it to Misaki-san, and then I'll be able to talk with her about fish. Ada-kun, what a coincidence, she says, walking up. Misaki-san, wow, what's with this giant black bass? Ada-kun, do you also fish? Was it your catch, Ada-kun? I was able to advance this much with Misaki-san. Anaki, I'll thank you just this time. Still not as great as your brother, but still great. What did you say? Look, the legendary black bass that's over a meter long. And it's a picture of her and Koki with the fish. Your brother fished it from this pond. He's awesome. I think better of him now. He promised to take me fishing with him. And Ada's face. What's with him, says Stila, and they're all just sitting in the background looking at Ada, curled up with his video game. He needs to do that sometimes, I guess. Okay? Hold on. That couldn't have been it. That was only 11 pages. Or could it have been it? Something is fishy. No pun intended. Okay, something is fishy. That seems fishily short. But either way, so, Mike, if you liked it, hold up, before I get into that, my thoughts on it, I thought it was really funny, really interesting. We had already sort of heard that his brother had gotten with the class idol before and screwed him over, essentially. So it was cool to see how, and really it was good character development for Ada, but not really for anyone else. It felt like a short. I'm not going to give it a score or anything, because, like, I don't know, that it did feel like a short. I'm not sure if that's totally chapter 11. But either way, like I said, just next month I'm going to be getting all the volumes, and then I'll do the read through from there, so we can see where our story goes from there. This was not exactly what I was expecting. But whatever, it'll be a really quick video to throw up really quick. It'll be fun. So anyway, I'm loving the series, even though this is sketchy. I don't trust that this is actually the full chapter 11, given it was only 11 pages, and everything else that we've had has been super, super long, like around 30 pages, or even more for some of them. So anyway, getting off topic again, like if you did like this video, comment down there and tell me what you thought of this partial chapter, or whatever. I'm not totally certain it was the full chapter 11, but I will be doing it updated once I get the official chapter 11. So, yeah, I already said like, comment, subscribe if you want for more 12-piece, Mamnusu, One Piece, ton more, and follow on Twitter if you want. I'll try to keep you updated there on stuff, and that is it. So thank you once again for watching, and I will see you all next time.